US Southern Command has claimed carrying out strikes on another vessel in international waters, killing 4 people. Now, in a post on X, the US military said that intelligence had confirmed the vessel were transiting along known narco-trafficking routes in the Eastern Pacific and were engaged in narco-trafficking. The United States has struck more than 20 vessels in the Pacific Ocean and Caribbean Sea near Venezuela as Washington continues to ramp up pressure on Nicolas Maduro. The development comes days after Trump announced a blockade on oil tankers traveling to and from Venezuela that are subject to US sanctions. Well, Trump cited the lost investment in Venezuela when asked about his newest tactics. He suggested his administration's moves to confront leaders in Caracas are at least somewhat motivated by disputes over oil investments, along with accusations of drug trafficking. Now, some sanctioned tankers are already diverting away from Venezuela.
It's a blockade. We're not going to let anybody going through that shouldn't be going through. You remember they took all of our energy rights. They took all of our oil from not that long ago, and we want it back, but they took it.
The Trump administration is reportedly asking US oil companies whether they would be interested in returning to Venezuela once Maduro is out of power. 3 individuals who are familiar with the matter told Politico that the answer so far is no. Venezuela's government-controlled National Assembly has rejected U.S. move to impose a blockade. National Assembly President Jorge Rodriguez wrapped up the parliamentary session on Wednesday with a strong message to Washington. Rodriguez said that Venezuela will not surrender but fight.
We will safeguard peace, but know this: we will not surrender, we will resist, and we will win.
Venezuela's defense minister has echoed similar views. He called Trump's statements about establishing a naval blockade in Caribbean waters delusional and incoherent.
Mr. Trump has said that we are the thieves, that we have stolen the oil that lies here in our land, but which they say belongs to them. That's completely inconsistent, incoherent. We could say today, people of Venezuela, December 17th, Venezuela has achieved a victory in the face of truth. The truth has been revealed.
A Bloomberg report suggests that Venezuela may soon have to start closing some oil wells as it runs low on storage capacity. Well, following last week's tanker seizure and U.S. plans to block other sanctioned vessels, the country's main oil storage and tankers sitting at its terminals are quickly filling up. They may be at maximum capacity in about 10 days. As tensions remain at an all-time high, Trump has moved thousands of troops and nearly a dozen warships to the area surrounding Venezuela's Caribbean shores. A new Reuters footage shows U.S. Navy aircraft at the former Roosevelt Road Naval Base in Puerto Rico. Maduro's government, which has alleged that the U.S. military aims to control Venezuela's vast oil reserves, said in a statement that it rejected Trump's actions. Maduro dialed UN Secretary-General Antonio Guterres and warned him that Trump's campaign against him had serious implications for regional peace. Guterres' spokesperson in a separate statement said that the UN chief was working to avoid further escalation between Washington and Caracas. The presidents of Latin America's 2 largest countries urged restraint. Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum at a press conference called for dialogue and asked the UN to act to prevent violence in Venezuela. Meanwhile, Lula da Silva, the president of Brazil, also called for peace in the region.